Is the Grizzly H8236 pneumatic kit, including an 18-gauge brad nailer and a 23-gauge stapler, worth the money and worth having in our workshop? Let's take a look and see if it is. I'm Scott Bame. They call me the old farmer. Many of the branded hand and power tools come from the same manufacturers, with the main difference being the name stamped on the tool identifying it as being from a specific brand of tools. Think of it something like ordering a pizza. The basic pizza has crust, sauce, and cheese. The customer then orders the toppings to go on the pizza, and when it's ready, it's a pizza the way that you like it. Tool manufacturing used the same pizza topping model with the different companies that sell tools, such as DeWalt, Milwaukee, Ryobi, and Harbor Freight. Choices are color of the tool, maybe a plastic case for the tool, upgraded motor, better bearings, more sturdy face plates that make contacts with the project, and other specific options. One of the newer brands that has gained a reputation is Grizzly. If you visit their website at grizzly.com, they have a short video containing a sanitized history. Brands don't usually buy all their wares from just one supplier. Grizzly has a solid reputation for the larger power tools such as bandsaws and drum sanders, as well as offering commercial equipment for factories using such manufacturers as Harvey to make a few of their quality power tools, or when Grizzly acquired South Bend Lathe. Today we will be looking at a two-piece toolkit from Grizzly, the H8236 18-gauge pneumatic nail package with a 23-gauge pneumatic stapler. The price of the kit is $71.95 and on sale currently in 2020 for $59.95 from the Grizzly website. The sale ends January 1st, 2021. Shipping is extra. Sometimes Grizzly will offer a 5% discount if ordering $49 or more through a pop-up page. If you wish to purchase through Amazon, the regular price is $92.95 with free shipping. Currently, it's not on sale through Amazon. When I bought the kit several years ago, it cost me $49 plus shipping. I've used the 18-gauge nailer more than several times, and if I don't put the wrong size nails in the nailer, will work very well. It's a bit of a challenge dismantling if things get jammed up. Plan on about a half hour to clear. To be honest, the one time it happened to me, it was my fault. I put the wrong nails in the nailer. I've used the nailer and like using it, and only pulled out the stapler for this demonstration. They both have been built with the same quality, and I would not be afraid to get this kit if I had a picture framing business. The nailer is easy to use. You can get nipped while loading and locking in the nails. I've gotten blood blisters a couple of times while loading nails. If you watch what you're doing, this should be no problem. It was carelessness on my part. I like the design of the stapler for loading staples better than I do the nailer. The stapler uses a lever to release for loading staples. My kit came with an oil bottle, hex wrench set with a 3 and a 4 millimeter, safety goggles, carrying case, an 18-gauge brad nailer, and a 21-gauge stapler. Double check if you order this kit that it contains the same extras. You must wear safety glasses when using a nailer. The safety glasses that came with my kit weren't easy to see through. As a side note, I wish Harbor Freight offered cases for those who wish to keep their Harbor Freight tools in cases. I know not everyone likes cases, but I do. It helps keep the power tools cleaner. I would have no problem having the Harbor Freight tool cases be an extra charge. I like the ease of use of both Grizzly tools. It fits my hand well and does not feel bulky to me. I've used the nailer on ash and oak without any problems, with the nails being set properly. As you can see with the stapler, the staples are seated in the wood, something that I've never been able to do with an electric stapler, where I have to come back with a hammer to seat the staples properly. The staples I'm using today are the typical swingline office staples. I kept my woodworking staples with the rest of the craft staples, and Mrs. Old Farmer loaned out the electric stapler and all the staples. In the future, I shall keep the staples for the Grizzly stapler with my pneumatic nails. But I must admit, the swingline staples will work for craft projects. For this demonstration, I'm using 50 feet of 3/8 air hose, and it's not a problem. Some may prefer using a 1/4 inch air hose for more flexibility. It should work fine for short distances. It's easy to transpose the size of the nailer and the stapler. I accidentally picked up a box of 23 gauge brads and 18 gauge staples instead of 18 gauge brads and 23 gauge staples. Harbor Freight has both in stock if you cannot find them at your local hardware or box store, and of course from Grizzly. I like that Grizzly supplied the needed Allen wrenches and a token oil bottle, and the safety glasses. I've noticed that Grizzly feels it's important to add the needed safety protocols. Granted, the safety glasses aren't worth much, but it can get you started if you don't have a pair of safety glasses. So kudos to Grizzly. I don't trust the ratings on the Grizzly site. Here's an example. Without knowing the details of this review, it may be operator error or a defective part. Just call Grizzly, they will take care of you. When I got my shaper, meaning a very large router table, I had a collet that was out of tolerance. I called support, and in a couple of days I had a new one that met tolerances. On the negative side, if you're not careful with either the nailer or the stapler, you can leave marks in the wood. There does not seem to be any depth adjustment for either tool. Sometimes I have left a mark and sometimes I don't. Conclusion? I think the kit is worth the money, and overall are good tools and worth a strong recommendation for those wanting a pneumatic brad nailer and a pneumatic stapler for light to medium application. Well, this is the Old Farmer, Scott Bain. Be well.